Hello. I'm planning on shooting the Holy Quran, this thing, and this copy too, pretty soon, with this gun. Yeah. See here. Yeah. Yeah. That gun. But I'm not shooting it just to be mean. I'm going to shoot to try to inform. For instance, when I go to shoot the gun, I'll fire and I'll say that's for. I'll say that I'll do a demonstration. I'll blast it and I'll say that's for Quran 4 verse 24, which allows Muslims to have sex with someone's wife if she's their slave or captured, because it says forbidden to you are married women. You can't have sex with married women except, and that's a key word, making it so you can have sex with married women, except those whom your right hand possess. And I'll just pick it again and pull it back and blam and say that's for Quran 9, 111, 38 and 39, which threaten Muslims with a painful doom if they don't go forth killing and being killed in the cause of Allah, which is what Sunni Muslims who join ISIS are trying to do. They're trying to obey those three scriptures. And just pull it back again and go blam and say that's for Quran 9, 1 through 5, which allows Muslims to break peace treaties, rise up and slay after sacred months are passed. And the only thing that stops them from killing the people is when the people become Muslim by this. If you read it, the only thing that keeps them from being killed is if they become Muslim. And of course, there's Quran 9:29, which says tells Muslims to fight people, even if they are persons of the book who have the previous scriptures, Jews and Christians, until they pay the extortion tax, which is jizya. And under ISIS, such a tax is 85% of what the Christian owns. If he doesn't pay it, he gets killed. So I'll be doing that sort of thing. The things I won't be talking about are like Quran, those scriptures that talk about how the mountains are placed down by Allah instead of pushed up. Won't be talking about Quran 96 called the clot, which Muslims are now trying to say doesn't mean the clot. They're trying to say it. First they said it means three things. It means the clot, the clinging, suspending thing, and the leech. And now they're really going for leech. But if they knew their hadith, it really means clot, because Muhammad says, then that means the embryo, becomes blood, and then it becomes a clot. And it's all 40 days as a blood, 40 days as a clot, 40 days as a morsel of flesh, and then the angel comes into the womb and lets the baby know whether or not someday it's going to be in heaven or hell. So it really is clot, in spite of them saying, oh, that means lich now, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. But you know something, in case Allah says be, and makes this thing, control, since Allah supposedly, according to Islam, Allah is so powerful that he was able to create the universe in 8 or 6 days just by saying be. So that means Allah could stop me from shooting the Quran with this gun. It would go up and blow my head off. And so if that ever happens, I have in this box passwords and email addresses, so the video can be uploaded in case I, shot my head off. So anyway, by Allah's saying be. Yeah. A friend gave this box to me, and it was full of lamb condoms. I don't know. There just seems something weird about that. Natural lamb. I wouldn't want to use these because it'd be like having sex with a dead animal to me. You know. I think they come from the intestine of the creature, which means like you're kind of like having sex with a lamb, or gross. Speaking of which, according to the Muhammad, if you have sex with an animal, you should wash after. Yeah. As if you need to be reminded. Oh, that's no problem. Just as long as you wash. Really? Ah, oh well. That's why they're able to, do the things they do with the goats. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the plan. Shoot the Quran, and hopefully it will go viral. We'll see, because a lot of people would start learning about it. In the video, I'd like to also talk about my fellow cyber crusaders, which would be David Wood, Sam Shamoon, Nabil Qureshi, who I'm praying for because he's got four-stage stomach cancer, and I just recently had a cancer scare myself, but yeah, I better. So, I kind of philosophical about it. I thought, hey, wait, it's not going to stop me from exposing Islam. And also, I'm trying to bring attention to Christian Prince, aka the Arabian Prophet. That guy is the best at exposing Islam on the internet. He's a native Arab speaker, and to me, he is the best cyber crusader out there when it comes to exposing Islam. The best. He's the author of The Deception of Allah and the Quran in Science and Depth. Excellent. But I also like to bring attention to Al-Rasuli, Ahmed's Quran 5. Craig Wynn, author of Prophet of Doom. Also, Zakaria Botras, like to bring attention to him also. And, hey. But anyway, I'm going to try to shoot the, quote, clear signs. The, quote, clear signs handed out, as the Quran says. So, should be soon. What I'd really like to do is get a really cute, sexy girl in a bikini to shoot the Quran. Yeah. Because I know people like to watch that. I think then it would go viral instead of having some middle-aged guy doing it, Cute, sexy girl in a bikini shooting the Quran, and with me explaining why. Man, if that went viral, people know about the big threat Islam poses. If I do shoot the Quran, I won't be talking about Quran 36, 40 through 43, which infers how the sun and moon travel in boats similar to that of Noah. Won't be talking about how the Quran talks about placing, how Allah places mountains down on the earth instead of pushing them up. Places them down to stabilize the earth, to keep the earth from shaking due to it being on the back of a giant fish, a whale, according to Muhammad in Al-Tabari Tafsir. And won't be talking about how Muhammad said that when it comes to embryos, that we go through a 40-day blood clot stage before Allah sends an angel that lets you know whether or not you're going to be in hell someday. So anyway, that's the plan. And, yeah. But still, if I can, I really don't want to shoot the Quran. I'd rather have some cute girl do it. And I think I know who would be fine for that. Take care. Bye.